Good morning, y'all. Ignore these sunspots. It's 70 degrees in the middle of February, in the beginning of February, frankly. But today, we're gonna be doing, I've got a very exciting package. Truthfully, the package came last week. And then I worked a lot. And I didn't have, time to deal with it. But I have off today. So we're dealing with it over the next couple of days because I'll show you. It's a lot. Without further ado, my name is Lydia, and I make little videos on the internet, one of which you're watching right now. If you like this video, give it a like. If you're interested in seeing more, I implore you to subscribe. And let's get with it. So we're in the living room because the box is so big it won't fit in my office. But in this box, so my dad knew this gal who was getting rid of this yarn, and she just needed someone to take it. That's what's in the box, it's yarn. And they just needed someone to take it, someone that could just get it off their hands. So my dad took all of it, and then when I was in Texas in December for Christmas, he let me go through it and pick out what I might use, and then he shipped it to me, and it just got here last week, and it's been doubling as a coffee table. And it wasn't the only box. I've already sorted and organized box number 1, which was much, much, much smaller. And today we're gonna tackle big box number 2. A lot of it's acrylic, but when I was going through it, there was some cotton, some wool, some other natural fibers, but most of it's acrylic, and all of it's really colorful. So let me show you my setup as far as how I'm organizing it. Here's the shelf that I'm putting all of the yarn on. I got these bins off. I got them from IKEA. They were on sale. I can link them down below. I ordered some more because obviously this is not going to be enough. But this is all the yarn that was in the first box. So at the moment it's color coordinated. But once I get the extra boxes, I'll have enough space to color coordinate it more specifically, really niche down with it. In the box there's also partial granny squares, and a couple other started projects that I don't know if I'm gonna frog or I'm gonna try and incorporate them into something that I make. And so I'll put that in a separate bin as well. But that's how I've got it organized at the moment. The rest of my bins come tomorrow, but I have some Walmart bags and such, reusable grocery bags as well, that I can sort it until those bins come in. Because I don't remember what's in this box. I've kind of gotten ready for the day a little bit. Let's tackle some of this yarn. There's a lot of it. I just opened it up for the first time since receiving it. So this is kind of what we're working with. So as you can see, some partial projects, and then over there's some granny squares, and then just a lot of yarn. So the yarn is kind of spilling out all over the floor. I'm trying to get it organized into colors, but let me show you a couple fun things that are really exciting that I found so far. There's a couple of these, and they're scarves. They're fully done, full length scarves. There's this yellow one, a blue one, which is so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm keeping these as is. I'm not frogging these. I would never in a million years. And it looks like they're the same pattern. Dude, so sick. And then there's one more. It's orange, crazy variegated one that is just so Gordina. But yeah, those are really exciting. And I literally, you couldn't pay me enough money to frog these. So I'll be keeping all of those. Okay. I apologize if any of that like sorting, organizing was incoherent. That was a couple days ago now. I've got all my bins. Everything's like sorted and organized. It looks really nice. It all fit. It doesn't feel so overwhelming. Also, like when I got the big box delivered and I was like, oh, it felt like a lot. But now that I've got it like sort into boxes and I've like taken a look at everything, felt everything, it doesn't feel like so much. And I have loads and loads and loads of ideas. But to finish off the video, I wanted to show you some of the like really special yarns in there that I'm just like excited to like do something with. Obviously some of these yarns, like a lot of these yarns are quite old, quite vintage. And so there's some really fun textures that I just think are really exciting. We'll start with the like smaller amounts of yarn, and then there's definitely a couple sweater quantities worth of like one kind of yarn that I'll show you next. So firstly, there's lots of this yarn. It's like an eyelash yarn, but it's like got like a tinsel glitter situation in it as well. And there's like probably 4 balls of this brown, like fluffy eyelash yarn. I really want to make a necktie out of it. I think like a furry Chewbacca necktie could go so crazy. So we'll see what I actually end up making out of it, but that's like my first inclination, is to make like a furry necktie. So cute. In that same vein, there was just one ball of this, which is low-key a little sad, but another eyelash yarn, but it's like this blue, and then it's got these white, like fluffy, fuzzy accents. There's just one ball of it, so I think that it would be fun to like make kind of a shorted, a cropped beanie, like a skull cap type situation, maybe with stripes or something like that, and use this for the stripes. So cute. So excited about this. Next, because I've just never worked with like boucle yarn before, it's just this like really like soft, fluffy blue boucle. I think genuinely like this combo could potentially go crazy. So we'll see if that's like what I end up doing. That would be like a really like fun textured situation, but like so beautiful, so soft, and the little loopies are so cute. So I'm excited to use this as well. There's like a couple different shades of this yarn. It's like crimped, and it's got this like really shiny, it's like wound with this really shiny like streak. And there's some of this in a pink, a white, and yellow, I believe. But I'm really excited about this. It's really soft, and I think that like the texture of it, once it's like knit or crocheted up, could be really beautiful. So I'm excited to use this. Next, it was really interesting to like see, because obviously if you like look at my yarn collection, like the yarn that I'm purchasing, it's lots of like pinks and reds, purples, blues, but like hers was a lot of purple, and thankfully for me, like a lot of red. So there's like 2 of these like red heart sport weight, and it says that they're acrylic, but they feel like a really nice acrylic. So there's 2 spools of this. I'm thinking that I'm gonna do something filet crochet. It's like the perfect weight to get a lot of like definition. And I've been wanting to do some like red filet crochet and some like just more filet crochet for so long, since I made my like dress. So excited about this. There's quite a bit of it. So that'll be really exciting. There's like 2 full spools of it. Shout out. Okay. And then the last thing that's like not yarn that came in the box was this. loom set. I had one of these when I was a kid. I was obsessed with it, but it's the full thing. It's even got like the little hook and like a needle, but it's the full thing. I think I want to try and make a sweater out of it. I think that could go so crazy. I would have to do some looking, but I'm so excited by this. I haven't played with one of these since I was genuinely a little kid, and I was so excited. So that'll be super fun. I think I'll make that into a video. If I end up trying to make a sweater out of it, I think I'll make that into a video. So keep an eye out for that. And then lastly, let's talk sweater quantities. Okay, firstly is this like purple fuzzy yarn. It's 80%. Oh, they still have their tags on them. Shout out. That's been really fun too, to like see what still has its tags on it, because look, $2.25. Come on. Come on. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls. And I'm thinking this is 2. Just like feeling the weight. I think this might be 2. So 7 balls. And it's 80% acrylic, 10% mohair, 10% wool. And it's just got like a good halo to it. It feels soft enough. It might not be a sweater you would just like wear like all loosey-goosey, like you might want to wear a t-shirt under it, but it feels soft enough. There was these black in the same kind of yarn and like a teal in the same kind of yarn. So like very like 80s colors, I feel like very vintage colors, which is exciting. So really excited to do something with this. Okay, next. I would not personally describe myself as like a fiber snob when it comes to like what I wear or what I use. But I would when it comes to like what I'm purchasing. Obviously, I didn't purchase any of this, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna wear it. But like if I buy it secondhand, sure, acrylic's fine. Polyester, fine. But if I'm buying it new, like new yarn, I typically prefer like a natural fiber, and that's just my personal preference. That's what I typically enjoy wearing. It's what I typically enjoy working with, but also like the environment. So which nuance, there's a lot that goes into that. I know that like natural fibers are not inherently like better for the planet, because they do have to be sourced, they do have to be manufactured and all that jazz, but I'm talking for the life cycle of a garment. It's better. So it's better in my opinion. It's my opinion. But these are acrylic. There's like a light blue and a dark blue, and there's like 4 balls of each. And I think for these, I want to do like a double brioche situation. I've never done brioche of any kind, but I think the combo could be really beautiful. And this acrylic feels really soft, so I wouldn't mind making like a sweater out of it. But yeah, these are old Karen Simply Softs. This one's in blueberry, and this one's in dark country blue. So really excited about these as well. Lots of blue, lots of blues, lots of purples, which is exciting. So is 4 balls of this yarn, which I see this yarn in stores at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, etc. But when I was young, my oldest sister used to knit, and this is like the yarn that I associate with her. I don't even know if she was like using it like that, but this is just like, this yarn is just like merry as fuck to me. It's 98% acrylic, 2% other fiber. Cool. Don't know what that means, but it's just, it's so beautiful. It's so soft. Homespun line brand. It's really exciting. There's 4 balls of it. It's really soft. The color's just beautiful. Same color as my shirt, actually. That's crazy. But just beautiful. Really so soft. And I think I'm just interested to see how it would knit up. I think I'll knit it up. I'll knit using this. But I'm just interested because it's beautiful, and it's like a little chunky and a little bit like inconsistent in thickness, and that's exciting. So 4 balls of that. I'm definitely gonna do a video where I kind of map out and plan all my like visions, dreams, goals, aspirations for all of this yarn. To me, it's feeling a lot like a big, when you buy like a really thick sketchbook, because like if you like mess up one page, or if you don't like one page, just like turn to the next page, there's like 500,000 more. So it's feeling really exciting. I'm wanting to fine-tune my skills in knitting specifically, but crochet as well. I know that I still have a lot to learn as far as like the quality of my work. I want to become familiar with the process of like error, because a lot of the stuff that I do is trial and error. I would like to be more familiar with the process of error. So I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to think up plenty projects, and then I'm also excited to share them on here. So if you like this video, you can go ahead and give it a like. If you'd like to see more, I implore you to subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your day.